So listen, I'm in Chicago right now, but it's important to have you on because, one, this is a major undercard. You were a Final Four contestant. You won your conference, and now you're battling Chevy, who you took out to win your conference. And let's be real, Chevy's talking a big game right now. Chevy's saying that you're easy work. Chevy's saying he's gonna finish you quick. I want to ask you, what's your take on this, bro? Because you see what he's been posting, bro. I mean, he's been really in his bag, talking. What's gonna happen Saturday with you, bro?
I mean, I was like that when I had my first battle too. You know what I mean? Like just talking like real big and shit like that. But he's about to learn a valuable lesson. He's gonna lose and he's gonna do really, really good, but he's still gonna lose because doing good is not being great. And I'm great. He's just good.
So when you hear guys like Chris Koch say, "This is the scariest guy," he's the most afraid of Chevy right now. Chris Koch, over even Dylan. He said he wouldn't want to face anybody. Or he said Chevy would be the hardest battle for him.
I'm the scariest dude. You want to know why? I'm the scariest because I'm the only person who freestyled against people who had writtens. Everybody wrote their shit. I got as far, yeah. Let's talk about it. I got as far as I got, and all I did was use my brain.
That's a valid point, Push. Like, what's your thought process? You had to know a lot of people were going to be writing and preparing, and the confidence to go into like the 64 tournament, the 16 bar challenge, and just strictly freestyle. Like, to me, that's a level of confidence that not a lot of people will have in their craft. So, what was it your mindset? You're like, you know what, I could just literally go off the top and cruise through this, or you were just that confident in being able to freestyle?
It was more like I was trying to challenge myself to see if I could still do it like how I used to do it. And I wanted to see how far I could get if I did do it. So that's the main reason why I did it. And I'm content with my craft. Like, we're talking about if I write, it's over. Like I freestyle. Imagine if I write, I did that freestyle. That's what people, they're not taking that into consideration.
I want to give you your flowers though too, bro. You came to the tournament and you made it all the way to the Final Four. Out of 64 contestants, you were right there in the Final Four. So that's not by luck, push your luck. I mean, you competed. The judges voted 3 or 4 times that you were the winner, and that doesn't happen by accident. So that's why it's special that we're able to bring you back on the undercard, because we do consider you a heavy hitter. We consider you a heavyweight. And to be honest, Chevy had a great night. We consider Chevy a heavyweight. That's why this undercard is special, because technically this can almost be a main event ticket.
Yeah, and I see the thing that Chevy's like, oh, I possibly won that or whatever, but he's still not even himself. This how he's gonna lose. He still forgets that he wrote his shit. He said, man, I wrote this and I did that. You wrote yours and I freestyled, and you lost in a freestyle competition. If it was writtens versus writtens, then you would have lost in that too, because I'm good at both. So that's the reason why I was kind of like, oh, people forgetting that I freestyled in a freestyle competition when everybody wrote their shit. That's crazy to me.
I'm the most dangerous. Push. I think that's why the judges took you every round that you won, because they really felt the vibe that this dude's going off the top, and they respected that. And that's its own craft in itself. I mean, people can write, but to go off the top, you really were going off the top. I felt that. I know you were going off the top.
I talked about Chris Koch getting robbed. Right after he got robbed, it was my turn to battle like the next one or the next one after. I talked about him getting robbed right then and there.
Push. Let's talk about that for a second though. When you say Chris Koch got robbed, I got guys like Big Doobie saying that Chris Koch or that Dylan Jacob won that round. I got guys like Deshaun Corey saying Dylan Jacob won that round. I got 2 of my 3 judges saying Dylan Jacob won that round. I got Quincy Scott saying Dylan Jacob won that round. To say he was robbed, I don't know, bro. A lot of people feel differently about that. That's why we're gonna have the encounter this Saturday. I don't.
Now here's the thing. Here's why I say he got robbed, because we all saw what happened when the beat dropped. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Now, as far as bars wise, I'm not gonna take that from Jacob. He got bars. He's talented. We're not talking about that. When I say he got robbed, I'm talking about the fact that he was able to do something that no one else was able to do.
Push, I agree with that. And that's why the rap arena, we all sat down and said, you know what? We didn't feel right about that. And we want to give Chris Koch his opportunity to shine. And that's what we're doing Saturday. We're going to give Chris Koch his opportunity to be on the same playing field that Dylan has. And we said, you know what? We can't bring in any judges that we knew or any judges that we needed to bring in the best. So we brought in Rum Nitty. And you know damn well out of anybody how Rum Nitty is the best for this situation. And we're going to leave it in Rum's hands. I talked to Rum today. We're leaving your battle in Rum's hands. Me and Weasel, the rap arena, we have nothing to do with this decision. We trust the GOAT in Rum Nitty to make the right decisions.
What do you feel like going to this format? Push, 3 rounds, acapella, straight battle, not a beat. Like, how do you think this changes everything for the situation?
It doesn't change nothing for me. I got like 17 battles under my belt doing that. It's nothing new for me. The only thing that's new is Chevy. It's new for him. He has to adapt to my arena. This is my arena right now. He has to come. Like no one's understanding that I do all forms of hip hop. I write R&B music. I write rap bars for people. I do everything. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I don't even go to freestyle competitions, but I join the freestyle competition just to see if I could do it. Now we're talking about battle rap. Like, I've been on URL, I've been on fucking Westworld twice, I've been on iBattle. Like, I done thrown my own events here, gave backpacks back to the kids. Like, I don't want to hear about a Chevy. He's done none of that. He's never used battle rap to give back to his community. I've been giving back to the culture. 17 battles under my belt. You understand? That's more than Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux got 12.
So you're saying,
Push. What do you think about Rum Nitty and bringing Rum Nitty into this event?
I mean, that's the best one. He's going to be critical of me. He's not going to play favoritisms. Everyone knows he got me on Westworld twice. You know what I mean? And he never played favoritism. I just came and I worked and I left. That's what I do every single time. I come, I work, I leave. I'm going to eat my food. It's real easy for someone who's never battled to say, oh, I could battle. I did that too. In my first battle, I got to smack URL. I think I'm the only person in Arizona who's ever did that. So like a lot of people could say whatever they want to say, but I don't know too many people who only battled once and went straight to smack.
Shortly, I'm going to lose service shortly, Push, but Weasel hit me. We had this interview. I wanted to get in because, one, I respect the hell out of you as an artist. I can't be happier that you're on this undercard. You're a heavyweight, like I said. Saturday's going to be pay-per-view. It's $9.99. We're going to see PushYaLucc for Chevy Gang Cast right before Dylan Jacob and Chris Koch. It's a big night. I'm looking forward to seeing you, bro. And listen, we're going to leave it all in the arena now. I'll let Weasel finish this up. Push, we're looking forward to seeing you, bro.
I appreciate you, man. We got to show Chevy he not built for it tough, man. We got to show him.
Hey, no matter what Chevy says, and he might not like this, you're still the A side. You're still 1-0. In order for Chevy to be the A side, he needs to take one from Push. So we're gonna find out Saturday night.
Hey, let's be real. Before you go, let me say this. Let's be real.
Yeah.
If Chevy beats me, a battle rapper, that says something of his caliber. You know what I mean? But if I beat him, it does nothing for me. I'm just keeping it real. If I beat him, it's just another rapper I beat. I battled 4 or 5 people in one night and beat them off of a freestyle. Bro, if I beat him off a battle rap, it means nothing.
A lot of people have told me that if PushYaLucc is acapella, it's over with. That's what they've said to me.
It's a rap.
If PushYaLucc goes acapella, he's gonna kill somebody. That's what they said.
Yeah, bro. There's no tricks. You can't do no tricks on the beat. You can't do no bullshit. You gotta listen to me. I'm gonna be in your face. I'm gonna be very direct. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna have bars. And I'm gonna have written bars, and I'm gonna freestyle, and I'm gonna rebuttal. So you got to deal with all of that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be very disrespectful, and I'm talking my shit, and he's gonna get emotional. There's gonna be a lot of emotional damage because he has a very low emotional IQ. I could tell by the way he posts on Instagram.
Before I leave, I want to ask you this right now. Before I leave, I gotta ask you this. Let's be real. Chris Koch, Dylan Jacob, who's winning it?
Throw it outright, you said? No, I said
be real with
me. I don't know. It's even for me. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. It's even for me because Chris Koch could rap, and then we saw Dylan Jacob turn off the beat. So obviously he could rap a cappella. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's gonna be very, very even. I'm gonna say it could be 2-1 either way.
It can go either way. That's interesting.
We go 2-1 either way. One person is winning 2 rounds, and one person is winning 1 round. So I just don't know who that one person is that's gonna win the 1 round.
Push, man. I'm excited. It's Saturday night. This is honestly the biggest event in Arizona hip hop. It's definitely the biggest battle event that's happened in my time. That's for sure. I mean, we got the biggest battler, Rum Nitty, behind it. We're going to be streaming on pay-per-view for the world to see. I'm in Chicago. My boys in Chicago right now, they're like, bro, we can't wait to watch this. So this is going to be watched all over the place. We'll see you Saturday night, Push.
Let's go. I'm ready.
I'm rooting for you, bro. Later.
That's Matty Ice on the check-in from live from Chicago. Matty, appreciate you jumping on for a little bit. We had to get the interview in with Push. Push, all right, man. Let's keep talking about it, bro. So your prediction is 2-1 for Coke versus Dylan. Let me ask you about the other battle, the Quincy Scott and Luch battle. Do you have an opinion on that, or kind of a forecast on that one?
I think Luch is gonna edge him.
Okay.
I think Luch is gonna edge him.
Now let's get to the one that matters most in this situation. What's the official prediction? PushYaLucc, Chevy Gang Cast. Are you 30 in it? Are you 2-1 on the edge? What are you truly like thinking? If I had to tell you to put you on the spot,
first round, he's not. If he could beat my first round, he's amazing. He's not beating me. Second round, third round, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a gentleman's 30. So I'm probably gonna 30 him, but it's gonna be a gentleman's 30. I'm not gonna, he's new, so I'm gonna be nice to him a little bit. You know what I mean? But it's still gonna be very disrespectful, very in your face, and like I'm not playing. He talking a lot of shit. And I'm gonna make him stand to that. He gotta stand 10 toes in front of me because he's talking a lot of shit. So because he's talking like that, he gotta stand in front of me. He gotta do that. And what I need everybody, if you're not a battle rapper, what I need you to understand. It's very different when you're on stage and a motherfucker is talking crazy to you and the crowd is going crazy. Motherfuckers is pushing you. Motherfuckers is screaming. Motherfuckers ain't never been through that before. They don't know what it's like to have hundreds of people screaming. And on top of that, you got goats in front of you. Like, I battled in front of Danny Myers in chess, bro.
That's fire.
Danny Myers in chess, bro. A lot of people ain't did that. I battled in front of Rum Nitty, bro. I battled in front of female battle rappers, professional ones. Like, I battled in front of a lot of people. And that shit is different, bro. When you got real people who know what they're talking about and they could critique you right there.
So you definitely very much so, and deservingly so, feel like the experience is going to play a factor, and it's just something that he's not ready for quite yet.
No, because he thinks he understands it, but he doesn't understand it. So, like, even now, he's probably going to watch this, and he's watching this now, and he thinks he understands what's going on, but he doesn't understand. Battle rap ain't what battle rap seems like. You know what I mean? You can't put your feelings into this. It's WWE, and everything is not what it seems like. It's really not.
Right.
I could change the whole vibe coming into the room. Me, by myself. I don't need nobody. When I step on the stage and I start rapping, people got to feel the energy. And once people feel the energy, you got to rap. And on top of this, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm rapping first. If he wants to do a coin flip so he can rap first, that's cool. But most people don't want to rap first. I want to rap first because I want him to know right now. It's different, bro. I'm going first.
Okay.
I don't need a coin flip, bro. I don't need a coin flip, bro. I go first everywhere, bro. Every time I do an event, somehow I go first. So let's skip the bullshit and just let me go first, period.
And okay, PushYaLucc talking about he doesn't need the coin flip. He's going first. Round one is starting with PushYaLucc. No coin flip necessary.
No coin flip.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I definitely want to keep talking about the battle itself and things like that. But I do want to like let's be honest. We're trying to sell pay-per-views here, right? We're trying to. There's a portion of the pot that's going to be divided. How much of the promotion though? Because he's been on it. I can't lie. He's been on it every day. He's He's going at you with the promo. How much of that is, again, just selling and you're not really worried about it versus like, okay, you know what? You're going a little too hard now. I got to make you realize what you did.
I mean, just because he promoing doesn't mean I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. That doesn't do nothing to me but make me just right. You know what I mean? It makes me laugh and it makes me right because it reminds me of myself when I first started battle rapping and I was going crazy and I was trying to get everyone to pay attention to me and I was trying to build my name. I attacked people too. I did that too. You know what I mean? But the one thing, like I said, is you have to stand on all 10s when you're in front of me because I battled some really tough people, bro. That like Capo Bravado, bro. Capo is fucking sick as fuck right now. One of the best new upcoming battle rappers, bro. And I stood 10 toes with him. You know what I mean? That's just real shit, bro. There's a lot of 6500 was a crazy battle rapper. He battled Geechee Gotti before when Geechee Gotti first started battle rapping. You know, I battle so many good people that are doing stuff right now. That's what makes me great, and that's what makes me who I am. The people that I battle are doing good shit right now. Another dude, Venom, K Venom, he's coming up right now in the battle rap game, right? That's another person that I battled over on the Crucible card, over on URL. You know, so that's what makes me different from a lot of people. The people that I battled are scary newcomers, are up and comers, are they're scary. Of course, there's a few people that I battled that I just, you know, ran right through. But for the most part, I battled some scary dudes who are doing work right now.
Who would you say was the hardest battle you've had?
It would be for me. I can't say Capo because it was only a 1 round. So I would say it's between Smooth the Jugman and 6500.
What it's between,
because you know they're just as big as me. They're super aggressive and they got bars. You know what I mean? They're gonna be in your face talking crazy, moving around and doing all that shit, and you gotta hold your composure. And I'm not a you know, like a bitch. So like when a motherfucker's in my face, I want to fight. You know what I mean? Like I want to fight. So me being able to hold my composure says a lot about me. But for the most part, I be thinking about how I want to sock somebody when they're in my face like that.
So is that a thing? Like when you're sitting there and somebody is just in your face. Sometimes maybe they're going off too. Like you have to be respectable of the craft. If somebody got bars, they got bars, right? It is what it is. So in
I'm very respectful.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying like in the moment, you as the opposition listening to somebody who's going crazy, like describe your mindset. Like, damn, he's going off, but damn, I want to sock him right now too. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's all going on in your mind?
You know when someone's doing too much. Usually, like when I listen to somebody, like for instance, when me and Chevy battle, right? If Chevy says something that's dope, I'm not gonna sit there and cap on camera and act like it's not dope. I might even give him a little props, you know, like a little nod or something. You know, I let him know that, yo, okay, I hear you. You know what I mean? But also, I've been doing this for 2 years, and I've been doing this well enough to know that, like, let's say if he was to rap first, right? Let's say if he was to rap first and then I would rap after him, I would know which round I could use to battle him next to beat him for that round. You know what I mean? I don't have to go first, second, or third. I can switch my rounds anytime I want because no round is greater than the other round. They're all the same.
Damn, so you just got them tucked. Basically, it's like which one is getting pulled out at any, you know what I'm saying? Pause at any moment. So you're saying the artillery is set and like there's no real game plan. There's no like this is my first, this is my second. Maybe this verse is mid, so I could use this one on him because I wasn't impressed by his first. And then when he starts punching, you're like, okay, now I got to take this specific verse out.
Yeah, like I got some stuff that's comedic, right? Like so there's a lot of comedy in what I'm saying. So like there's a point where I might want to be like, oh, I want to be serious, right? And then there's a point where I might want to be funny. So he might wow out and he might have the crowd. He might do good. He might get the crowd going crazy or whatever like that. And I want to change the energy, so I might make him laugh. Or he just, his energy is low, and I just might just snap and go crazy. I'm like Freddy Krueger. Like, you just don't know.
Let's bring it back to the 16 bar challenge real quick. Explain kind of, it was a new concept, so it was new for everybody, and everybody kind of didn't know what to expect. But you were one of the first ones that went, if I'm correct, right?
I was the first one. Again, I'm always first. I'm always first.
So I remember, I do remember that. I remember when it happened, right? Because again, we're planning everything on the backside. So when it happens, I'm like, oh shit, like we have a battle right now, like we have a tournament, right? And kind of, you set it off. What is your mindset in not knowing what this is, but then being able to like turn it on right away? Like, all right, well, fuck it, I'm gonna make this my moment, start this thing off my way, and like create essentially what was the remainder of that night. You were the first one.
Well, because I'm used to going first. I'm used to people calling me and telling me to.
Ooh, think we lost you for a second.
Hello.
Yep.
No,
you good?
My bad. Someone's freaking calling me. I had to switch from my iPhone. But hold on, just real quick.
You good?
Yeah, but I'm used because I'm used to going first, bro. Like, I just knew when I went to the event that was gonna happen. So like, I was outside smoking with the homies and shit, and then everyone was yelling, push, 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 and I was like, I knew it, because every time, like, even when I go to the battle rap events, I'm always first one to open up. I don't know how this happens, but I'm just used to it. So now at this point, I'm just like, I'm gonna go first. So I just prepared to go first. But my mindset though, my bad, I got a little sidetrack. No. My mindset is everyone, I feel, to get that first one off. You know what I mean? I felt in the whole competition, there's a lot of good artists. The good artists will win the first round. That's what I felt. I felt like if you were a good artist and you were going to go up there and battle, you were going to win the first round. So the people who won the first round should have won the first round. I felt like we weren't going to see chinks in the armor until we got to the second or third round.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think was the biggest upset that night? Just in your opinion. Ooh, did I lose you again?
I don't think there was. I don't really have a big upset. I think everything went how it was supposed to go.
Okay. Anybody that you would have? I've asked this to everybody that we've had on so far. If you had to go back into
I think I'm losing you, brother.
Yo, you there? You there? Push, can you hear me?
I think I'm losing you. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
We good?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Well,
can you hear me?
If you had to pick somebody, I think it's a delay. Try leaving and then joining the link again real quick, because I think it's on a delay. All right, we're gonna get PushYaLucc right back in. Technology, people, it's the technology. Sometimes it goes down like that. Just waiting for him to load back in. Man, Push doesn't look bothered. I can't lie. Push does not look bothered at all. He looks like he's chilling. He looks like he's very comfortable in his element, knows what's about to go down, knows that he has an advantage in what's about to go down. Yeah, man, I really think, I mean, if Coke and Dylan come out and do what everyone's expecting them to do, obviously it's going to be hard to top that, the pay-per-view surrounding them, but it really seems like Push and Chevy got a lot of hype going into this one. Chevy is really confident, and Push looks like he's chilling, man. He's comfortable, and he's a vet to this. He's used to this. He's done this. Yeah, that's going to be a really interesting battle. I think that might steal some attention from the card, from the main event of the card. I'm not going to lie. We still haven't even talked about Quincy Scott and Luch. They will be on tomorrow. We're going to have a virtual face-off, if you will. Quincy Scott and Luch are going to be facing off. I do want to ask Push if we can get him and Chevy in for for a face-off as well. Dylan and Coke Dylan's in his element. He's always a phone call away. He should be good. Chris Coke, the Instagram was recently deactivated, and I don't know what's the update with that. I really don't know what's the update with that. I would have loved to have heard from Chris Coke one more time. When he had him on the Rap Arena last time, he was super chill, super funny. I would love to get more time with him before the battle, but I'm sure he's got to be like locked in right now. It looks like we got Push trying to get back in. It says his device is not connected. So PushYaLucc should be in at any moment. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll have Quincy Scott and Luch on for a virtual face-off. They will be battle number 1 on the night. Shout out to Quincy Scott. Quincy Scott's pulling the UFC, and he's taking a step up on short notice. Okay, he had less time than the other gentleman that's getting involved in the battle. Stepping in, we had a replacement. Push, I'm not sure what's going on. They'll need to connect their mic. It says device is not connected. Let me text them. So we'll figure out what's going on with PushYaLucc's. There we go. I think we got him back. Yes, sir. You there?
Yeah, what up?
There it is, bro. There it is. All right. We got PushYaLucc back. We were just talking a little bit about Quincy Scott, Luch. We're gonna have a virtual face-off tomorrow. I would love to get you and Chevy on for a virtual face-off as well before. So if that's something that you're open to, we'll discuss that. But jumping back into the battle before I let you go, man. You got all the way to the final 4 on the 64 competition. There's another one in January. Do you look at that and say, you know what? I got experience in this field now. Let me go run it back. Try to get the crown, try to get the bag. Or is it something like you came, you conquered, you're good, you don't really got to prove nothing to nobody anyway? Oh, there we go. Hold on. It's like got you on. It's twice.
I don't know what the fuck going on today, dog.
It's true. It's technology, man. It's technology. What I was saying was, going back to the 16 bar competition, is like you came, you conquered, you got to the final 4. Definitely impressed everybody. Definitely impressed the judges. Seeing the next one coming up in January, do you have thoughts about potentially wanting to be involved? Potentially wanting to win, get the crown, get the bag, or do you kind of feel like, I did this already and I proved what I had to prove?
No, I'm coming back because I need to eat, and this time I'm gonna write like everyone else wrote, and it's gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm coming to win, so it's gonna be very scary, very spooky. Everyone should be.
Damn, lost him again. Lost him again. All right, I just messaged PushYaLucc. Not sure what's going on. It's got him in here multiple times. It's tripping. We'll call that the stream, the interview for tonight. Shout out to PushYaLucc one more time. We are going to be back tomorrow. Like I said, we're going to get we got a quick little message right here. We had Charles Threat. I think all 3 matchups going to be fire. Nah, for sure. All 3 matchups are going to be fire, bro. All 3 matchups are going to be crazy. Shout out to Charles Threat on YouTube. Push, you there? Man, we keep losing. It's all good. Shout out PushYaLucc, man. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the interview. For everybody that is tuned in, watching live or watching on the replay, Saturday's a day, man. Saturday's a day. The Re-Encounter pay-per-view. You can go to theraparena.com right now and purchase the pay-per-view $9.99. That is supporting these artists. Okay, that is not just going into any one person's pockets. That is supporting the artists. So, once again, therapparena.com. Pre-order the pay-per-view. We'll be back tomorrow with another matchup. We're going to have a virtual face-off, Quincy Scott and Luch. Once again, shout out to Push Your Luck. It's the Rap Arena Big Weez. We're out.